We have traveled 90 minutes to get here. We are about to see two cows that may end up being one of our first dairy cows. Very, very excited to be here. Let's go check them out. There you go. Say hi. Okay, just gentle.
Ready, Jack? Touch her right here.
Do a milk. Yeah, good job.
You want to
try, Lily? You did it! We are looking at what may be our future family dairy cow in Maisie. Give her some applause, folks. Isn't she a beauty? Hi, Maisie. Yeah, here's Nancy. Nancy owns Maisie. Hey, Maisie. You're so sweet. You're just a little lady. You're so sweet. Yeah. You're just a little lady.
Her mother is Daisy. Her mother is our A2A2. Her father was born on this property too.
Really interested in doing dairy on our farm, and we surreptitiously came in contact with Nancy because her friend watches my podcast. I do a news podcast, and she watches that. And I happened to mention that we were looking for a dairy cow, specifically A2. And she said she had a friend that might have some for sale. So we came and we're like, threw the kids all in the car and jumped and came over here to see this. And it's just so exciting to meet other people who are on this path and feeding their families good food and just trying to do it themselves, figure it out as they go along. Oh, look. Hi, see? That's Star. She's so sweet. Hi, Star. Tell us who this is.
Okay, so this is Star. She is our first cow that we had. We got her when she was 9 days old from an organic farmer who lived a half-mile behind us. And he was milking his cows, so he wanted to get rid of the calf so he'd have the milk. And he's the one who taught our son how to milk, and that started us on our milking journey.
I had never heard of crossing a Jersey with a Dexter. These are Jersey Dexter crosses. I've learned a lot about why you would do that. Mary is the one who watched the podcast and connected me. She gave me a whole background on that.
So we got these cows from an old farmer, and his name was Charlie Borns. He was a well-known man around the area, from somebody who got into the homesteading, and he settled on this breed, which is called a Dexter Jersey cross, because of their ability to withstand mastitis. They're not susceptible to get sick. They've got very docile personalities. They're easy to handle, and they're great milk producers.
When I first showed up, I'm like, wow, they're really small. They're really small. But for people like us who are doing this for the first time, it actually seems like it makes a lot of sense to have a smaller animal.
If you're looking to get 6, 7, 8, 10 gallons a day, you're not going to want a small cow like this. But for most people on their homestead, you really don't want that much milk. If you're getting 3 to 5 quarts a day, that's typically more than your average family is going to need. And you know, I was just milking one a couple weeks ago that was giving me 6 quarts a day, and I had milk coming out my ears.
We're learning all this, so a huge animal can be a little overwhelming for people who have never milked a large animal. That was one of the reasons we liked goats at first, is they're like small, even though they're a pain in the butt too. But you can deal with a pain in the butt that's 75 pounds a lot more easily, like a goat, right? And then you get into these cows that can be 1,000 pounds, like 1,200 pounds, and it's just, whoa, that's a big cow.
Another thing too on the smaller cows is they eat less. So if you have a 1,200 pound milk cow, you're going to have to feed them a lot more than something that's this size. So for the homesteader, small is easier to handle. It's easier for the kids to start engaging with, especially this particular breed.
I don't look at the money part of this because, like, we're paying $16 for a gallon for goat milk and $13 a gallon for cow milk. But I don't really look at it like a money thing because, you know, you do pay into it and the time and the effort and stuff. It's more just like a fun adventure, and you see your food from beginning to end, and the nutrition value, and just the kids. The kids are so interested in all this right now, especially Lily. She wants to milk everything, including the dog. The dog does not love it. It's just really fun to be out here looking at cows for the first time, to meet people who are like-minded, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. So don't forget to check the pinned comment for all the ways you can support the channel. We'll see you next time.